Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Renu. I'm ready with yet another update on TR to PR timelines, along with that various formats and letters what I just got hold of, like PR confirmation portal, biometric instruction letter, how exactly the instructions has to be followed under ECO PR. And towards the end, I will be discussing more queries of yours in details. These queries. All right, so without wasting a minute, let's dive into our first timeline. There have been huge number of timelines I've got hold of, and the response seems to be pretty good. Right now, IRCC is assessing applications from May 6th to May 9th actively, and I will be talking from the perspective of all the stream. However, stream A, like healthcare, there have been applications around June. They got the rollout, so they're very few cases. And French, of course, whosoever has applied under French category in the month of June, they are also getting positive outcome from IRCC. All right, this is the healthcare stream, and if you see here, the May 10th was the application time, and that was around 10 p.m. Eastern time. November 3rd, he got the biometric instruction letter, and I got hold of letter how it exactly looks like. I'll be discussing towards the end of this video. And then there's a biometrics were done on November 4th. The very next day, AOR was received, acknowledgement of receipt, and then the application was linked. I also got on hold on how you will be able to get that your application has been linked. So I have got that letter also. We'll be discussing in this video. And on November 17th, the additional document requisition was there and he submitted on the very same day. November 18th was a time when he got the documents, he received the document, and then around 3:17 p.m. on November 18th itself, he got the PR portal. Then he has to upload the information, like you have to upload your details, portal credentials. It was uploaded, the photograph, and again the confirmation of an address. Now, for those who have already submitted the intention of moving out of Quebec, all you have to do is just raise a web form in case if you have received the AOR. And majority of the cases, IRCC is not asking for exact home address or a proof of you leaving, Quebec. So just keep that in mind. Update the information whatsoever you have available. November 23rd, that was yesterday, he got the confirmation of place of birth because he was born abroad. And then on November 24th, he got the ECOPR. Now, from now on, it will take approximately 4 to 6 weeks time period for this person to receive the PR card. Moving on to another timeline. This is for non-essential with 3 outland dependents. Now, there's one more thing in case if you have your spouse outside Canada, like physically present in Canada, application may take little more than the individual cases, like the single applicant cases. So just keep that in mind. All right, so this applicant has submitted the application on May 6th at 7 p.m. Toronto time, Eastern time. Medicals were submitted, and there was like an old medical, so you will always see that information under your portal. BIL was received September 22nd, and one day later he got the AOR on September 23rd, and that's how he was able to link up the application. Now, when he linked his account, that was under his consultant name, but you don't need to worry about in case if you have applied through a third party, all the correspondence pertaining to your cases, now like in 80% of the cases, would go or directed to your consultant with the notification that he or she has to forward that information to you immediately. So that is by rule, by law, and you don't have to worry about in case if the information goes to your consultant, because that's what you have authorized him to do it on your behalf. Through a form. I hope you remember the application form. Initially when you signed up, you actually made him as a prime uh, consultant for all the correspondence in between IRCC and with you. Now, BIL was done on September 28th, and then spouse BIL was done on September 29th itself. Then there was a BIL, the biometric instruction letter for the daughter, that was done on September 29th. Son was exempted, and this case I've already discussed in my couple of weeks ago. So now if you see the medicals of 3 dependents September 30th, and till that time we just were on medical stage. Now he also got the PR confirmation, and the ECO PR is on November 22nd. So this is another case where you have 3 dependents outside Canada. Moving on to another timeline, this is under international graduate and essential worker non-healthcare. So ECOPR actually was approved under essential worker non-healthcare. For those who are getting confused, uh, you were authorized to apply under dual citizenship program under dual stream also. So this applicant has applied under international graduate and essential worker non-healthcare. So he got the approval under essential worker non-healthcare. The reason is very clear because international graduate quota was pretty high. He submitted the application on May 7th and medicals were passed on July 28th. BIL, as you see, it was July 29th only. And then he has received the AOR and ADR that was on November 5th. Thereafter, he has received the additional document requisition from IRCC and he was requested to submit it on November 15th. A couple of days later, if you could see, just 3 days later, he got the PR portal request and he created it right away. And the very next day, he got the PR portal, updated his photograph and address, and that's how he got the COPR that was on November 23rd. Another timeline is under Stream B, English stream. So this applicant has applied on May 7th at 3:08 a.m. Eastern Time. November 1st, like you can see, till October 31st, he was not able to receive even a single means of correspondence from IRCC. And on November 1st, he got the BIL. The next day, he got the AOR. November 12th, got the medical. And November 23rd, 3 ghost updates, just an update, and then PR portal that was yesterday, and there was no ADR. That's a great news that there was no additional document requisition, and he's likely to get ECOPR within this week for sure. I hope you can see that this was 3:08 a.m. So IRCC is actually rolling out the cases pretty fast, so we can expect good amount of applications by the end of this year. On to the left side, there's a case of Sudhir. Thank you so very much for sharing your timeline. Now he has applied at 2:14 p.m. Eastern Time under international graduate with 2 outland dependents. He received the AOR on November 1st and there was an ADR for police clearance certificate on October 23rd. 29th. So there was an outland dependent PCC that was issued on 7th of May and it was getting expired on November 6th. So he submitted on November 5th. So that was also a concern whether it's valid or not. Now, hold on to this. Let me tell you, in case if you have submitted PCC within its valid time period, you don't have to worry. Even if there is a difference of 1 day here, like the PCC was getting expired on November 6th. However, he has submitted on November 5th. So from his end, it has been submitted during its valid time period. So you don't need to worry about or you don't have to redo it. However, if it had been a different case where it was getting expired on November 5th and he would have submitted on November 6th, then he has to redo it. So I hope that makes sense. Now, this was the question he also asked, so just I've also addressed him. Now, PCC was submitted on November 5th, documents were received on November 12th, and medicals were passed on the very same day. And now this the current status, what you see under the portal, it says that it's processing and background check is through. So this is one case. On to the right side, you must be seeing the non-healthcare. This applicant has applied on May 7th at 12:05 a.m. Atlantic Standard Time. Medicals were passed on October 1st and he was able to receive the AOR on October 4th. Everything was submitted upfront and there were 2 ghost updates under his application. Portal was on October 29th and then he's received the ECOPR that was on November 3rd. PR card was approved on November 16th, and PR card was arrived on November 22nd. So if you see here, it shouldn't take more than say 4 to 6 weeks time period in getting the PR card, because if you see the case, he has received the ECO PR on November 3rd and got the PR card on November 22nd. Moving on to our another timeline, under stream B, essential non-healthcare, NOC 4411, single applicant. He has applied on May 7th at 7 a.m. Mountain Time, Alberta time. He had an issue paying since the first minutes on May 6th when TR2PR opened, was not able to submit on May 7th after many attempts of trying. So he got the AOR on November 5th, and BIL request and medicals were passed on November 4th itself. BIL was completed on November 5th. All the documents were submitted upfront, and there was a portal request November 18th, and the very next day he has uploaded the photograph and his address, and that's how he was able to get the ECOPR. I'm afraid that you will not be able to see this. It's November 23rd was the day when he got the ECOPR. That was yesterday. Moving on to another timeline is for healthcare. Healthcare graduate, he has applied on July 5th at 9:30 Pacific time. So AOR was received on November 18th Pacific time again, and then unable to link his application with GCKey. So this is one of the case where this can also happen. Okay. So that's why I wanted to share with you that a lot of you might have the same situation. Like he got the AOR a couple of days ago, and he has applied under healthcare. So this could be one of the scenario that you might have applied on May 6th around 12:10 and 12:15 and still not been able to get or receive any confirmation from IRCC. However, on the other hand, you might be seeing plethora of applicants getting through PR card. So yeah, I can totally understand that level of anxiety, but I just wanted to make sure that each and every application is different. So you just have to hold on tight and update your information through IRCC web portal if possible after receiving the AOR. And even if you would like to update IRCC before that, you certainly can do that by raising a web form. I have covered detailed video onto it, so the link is in the description box below. All right, so this is how you will be able to get the notification when your application is linked to your account. You can see here, you can now access your application in your account, check your status, see messages about your application. Not everyone would be able to link up the application. Only those where IRCC has already uploaded your application on GCMS, that Global Case Management System. Only those applicants will be able to access their or link their account. So you don't need to worry about in case if you're not able to do it. I have explained step-by-step process how you can link up your application using your UCI number and your family name. The link is in the description box below. But let me tell you, you just have to try it once a day. Don't try it for more than 4 attempts. Otherwise, you will be blocked for 24 business hours. So this is one. And secondly, you can just give it a shot, and in case you're able to get through, just be ready because you're likely to get AOR at any point of time. That's exactly the pattern going on right now. I hope that makes sense. So this is exactly, you will be able to see all the updates. So once you're able to link up your application, you will be able to see all the updates under your portal, like in any ghost update that's going on, your application is getting processed, or whatever the things or activities are going under your account, you will be able to see it through link up. Now there have been cases where you link up the application and still not getting any update, or there's no ADR like for PCC or RCMP fingerprints. You certainly can redo it by creating a different email address. You link up with that. People have started getting the response from that, but don't do it right away. Like you link up the application and you see that, oh, this is I'm not getting any update. One day has passed, so just wait for a couple of days, and even if after that you don't receive any response, you can certainly create a new you can certainly link up with a new email address. All right, so this is a biometric instruction letter. So this is how it looks like. This letter refers to your application to IRCC to one of the following documents, temporary resident permit, work permit, temporary resident visa. So all that information. So why is IRCC collecting my fingerprints? So they will also give you the reason backed up with all the links and every information out there. So this is the another biometric instruction letter format. All right, these are the instructions for ECOPR document. So you have to verify the information on your ECOPR document. If you find any error on on the COPR, notify IRCC by replying to that email and have covered the full format in that, and you have to sign and date by hand the client copy of the ECOPR at the bottom of the page under IRCC officer electronic signature. All right, so this was all the timelines for today, and now let's jump into the questionnaires. So one question here is that Raman Mangat, I have already explained. Is TR to PR pathway with dependents are processed at same pace as single applicants? Because my everything done but waiting for PR portal. But one of my friend, we got BIL and AOR on same date, 29th October, and today he got his confirmation. But my application is still under process. My spouse is in India. So yes, Raman, and I have explained it to him also now for you. In case if you have dependent in India or in your native country, that application is likely to take more time than the single applicant. Reason being is that we are not just going to talk about one applicant's documents. Now you have to provide the supporting documents for all the applicants, involved as a part of your application. So that is one of the prime reason it happens. You have to submit the PCC for them, you have to submit the marriage certificate, you have to submit their educational documents and all the a visa processing fee and right of landing fee. So this is one of the reason. In case if you have not submitted all the documents in one go, IRCC would again ask you to do, and that results in a lot of time. Moving on to another question. My mom applied for TR to PR non-essential healthcare worker May 7th with Outland dependents. We got our medicals upfront and we received BIL November 9th and BIL done November 19th, but we didn't receive AOR. Is it okay? What's our next step? Now, not everybody is going to get the AOR. So you just have to keep in mind there have been application where like very few, like I would say 1% of the applicants did not receive AOR and they just jump on from getting the ADR to ECOPR. So this has been the case. So you don't need to worry about that. Also, not everybody would be able to get the ADR. That's additional document requisition. All right. So hi Renu. I was able to link my file with GCK on 13th October without AOR. I did not receive any email for the same. Also, they already asked me for the PCC on 27th September, so I submitted my PCC on 14th October. After that, I still have not got any response. But just shows my documents are uploaded. Can you please advise? Well, as I said that you don't have to worry about that. You have already submitted the documents. However, if it persists the same for next couple of weeks, you definitely can link up your application again with a new email address so that you will be able to get the update under that too. And that will not discard the existing one. Let me tell you that. All right, Namaste Renuji. I want to ask, I have got PR confirmation portal under CEC on 17th November 2021. I submitted within an hour, but up to now, I did not get ECOPR. Is it normal or concerning? Well, you don't have to be concerned about that because under CEC, first and foremost, it will be more speedy than that of other immigration programs, and you've just submitted the documents. So it will take a few days, but based upon the current pace, it should be there by Monday for sure. All right, and I'll reply to all other queries individually, but just wanted to make sure that the when I answer, it should help others also, whosoever might have the same concern here. Hello, Renu. My wife is staying in Canada. She initially filed her PR in March 2021 via CEC category in October. So I'll take the cases for TR to PR right now and I'll address VAMC to you individually. All right. So, yeah. Hey, Renu, thank you so very much for your valuable. Please take time to look at my situation. I need to visit back home Okay, can you please predict around when I can receive AOR? I applied on May 6th. Okay, 11:30. Now, whosoever has applied on May 6th, I would strongly recommend you, please don't go out of Canada. This is a crucial time period, and you're likely to get uh, ADR or AOR any point of time. Now, he said that also if I receive ADR while I'm outside Canada, would my PCC still valid? If not, I'm not sure if I can get a new one from India within time frame they asked to submit. My strong recommendation, Devyang, please hold on to your traveling, even if it's for another couple of days. I totally understand everybody is feeling nostalgic since the flights are open. Me too. However, this is really important. If you leave Canada, it will not refuse your application, but there would be a chance that IRCC visa officer would ask you for your presence. You have to notify them where exactly you are present in terms of physical appearance. So if you are not here in Canada, then it's going to be a problem. So don't take a chance out here. And there are plethora of applications out there. So if you want to risk upon, that's your choice. But my recommendation for those whosoever has applied on May 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, like 1 week, this week, like from May 6th to May 12th, to be precise, don't plan anything for the time being, because there are a lot of are contemplating to move out of Canada. Now, hi, Renu, I have a question for you on study permit. I have arrived in Canada as a student in December 2019, finished my studies in May 2021, applied for PGW, received. Now I'm working as a full-time accountant. I want to pursue my CPA. It requires me to. I think this is a long questions. I would address him separately. All right, this is all for today. I hope this makes sense. And in case if you like to have more information, you can subscribe to my channel. Till then, take care and stay safe, guys. Have a good day.